27A. Looks like I'm not very good at spring cleaning. Come to think of it, I'm probably not very good at winter, summer or autumn cleaning either. I'll just have to keep on practicing. Okay, so welcome to week 5 of our online suggested learning activities. Hope you're all continuing to look after yourselves and your families at this time. This week, we will be continuing with our exciting new topic, the ancient Egyptians. In the picture beside me, as always, you will see what activities I have left for you this week. And, as always, you'll find all the activities below this video, along with how to access them online. Okay, let's begin this week by looking at the PDFs that you can download, copy or print off onto paper. For our literacy this week, you can become an ancient Egyptian holiday advertiser. For this activity, you can first watch a video which explains in detail what it was like to live in ancient Egypt in those days, along with reading some instructions for your task, and then you can create your very own ancient Egyptian travel brochure, where you'll be trying to persuade the reader to go to Egypt on holidays in the past. A second activity is where you'll be locating where Egypt is on a map, along with finding key places in Egypt today and answering questions about places in Egypt using a booklet with the information that you need to help you. Okay, moving on to your numeracy, you can be continuing with the algebra that you began last week, where you can be looking at the ancient Egyptian number system, this time putting the numbers in the correct sequence and following different addition, subtraction, multiplication and division calculations. Okay, a second activity is where you can be working out how many different blocks are needed to make different pyramids of different heights. If you have any blocks or Lego in the house, you can even use this to help you. Okay, for our topic work then, there are some exciting hands-on activities. One is where you can make your very own Egyptian cartouches. What's that, you ask? Good question. You can read all about that below this video, and then you can design your very own using modelling clay. Don't worry if you don't have any clay in the house, because there's instructions below this video which also explains how to make your very own homemade clay using everyday ingredients. Okay, another topic activity is where you can put your baking hat on. That's right, baking, as you can follow a step-by-step process in order to make your very own Egyptian bread. Okay, moving on, for our PDMU, you can continue with the theme of pyramids by looking at an activity called the Pyramid of Priorities. For this, you'll be given a number of different interests and values which you're to put into some sort of order, with what you deem to be the most important at the top of the pyramid and the least at the bottom. Remember, all of the activities within your triangle are important, and you're just going to be deciding yourself what you think is most important and least. There's no right or wrong answers for this one. Okay, then also for your PDMU, you can be finishing off sentences in balloons where you're going to be explaining what makes you a talented and amazing person. Okay, there's also some computer-based activities this week as well that you can explore if you like, where you can go on to the Active Learn website. Just as a reminder, you can go onto the website called Active Learn, you can log on, you can go onto a file called My Stuff, where you can find some ebooks and numeracy activities left for you to read and try out this week under different tabs. Okay, so for your numeracy activities, there's a game called Marching Madness, where your focus will be on money, looking at different values of coins, and you'll be joining them together to make different amounts. And then you'll be trying to build bridges to try to save as many creatures as possible. Another game is called Seaside Scuffle, where you'll be matching each multiplication fact with its correct division fact in order to win this game of tug of war. A third game included is Scrap Head Scramble, where your focus will be to focus on your quick recall or your times tables, and your mission is to prevent as many mini beasts from falling into rubbish as possible. Finally, you remember that each week we have our ebook games, where you can go onto your Active Learn website, you can go onto the file called My Stuff, you can find all your different ebooks, and they'll all be to do with ancient Egyptians. You'll be asked questions like, what's the most exciting part of the story and what made it successful? Or, where and when do you think this story is set? And so on. All of this will be to test your understanding of the story you've just read All of these activities are your suggested activities for this week, but remember boys, all the activities I described are below this video, along with more information on how to use them. But remember this week to relax, have fun, stay safe, and remember that together we can. Okay, well done boys, bye for now.